Hey guys, it's Keralis. Welcome back everybody to Frostpunk. Just sit back, relax and enjoy. And if you do enjoy, make sure you smack the like button and leave some nice feedback in the comment section. So ladies and gentlemen, on the previous playthrough, we went order and discipline. We're ruling the people with an iron hand. This time we're gonna go the fate way. We're gonna see how that goes, alright? So let's go back to the scenario which is called a new home. Let's choose a difficulty of medium as we had in the previous one. Hard, I'm gonna die straight away. So let's go medium. And brace yourselves everybody, because winter is coming. We have to survive. I love this game so much. Why? I don't know. It's just cold and it's just eerie. But it's so beautiful. Fight the cold. Oh yes, we will indeed. So let's just pause the game. Let's just pre-plan this a little bit. Book of Laws. What do we do to choose first? I do want to kind of go. What would help us in the beginning stages? I think what we're going to do. Previously we chose the child shelters. This time we're going to go child labor. You might be like, but Keralis, you promised the good way. Work, children, work. And then let's get some tens up. 1, 2, and 3. That is about it, what we can build with the resources we've got. So that means as we get the children working, we can maybe even send them out. Is that wooden crates? Yes. Children, gather. Is that wooden crates? Yes. Engineers, go for it. And then we need coal. The first objective is to get 200 coal and activate the generator. And I think we're gonna go, like in this time what we're gonna do is go for a little more explorations. I'm gonna try to enable all the scout benefits. I'm gonna see if we can explore even more of the map. You know what? That's coal. Let's go for it. Or maybe not. Is that steel? You guys go here, and there we go. Is there any more steel about? There is some steel wreckage. Yes. All right. There's a lot of resources, a lot of people. They might get frostbite. It is negative 20 degrees Celsius, so it's not terrible. So people, resume the gameplay. You get to work. And this is the beautiful part about the game, is when everybody just disperse into the snow. And they just make little snow paths all over the place. No, you know what? I'm a terrible person. There's children going out. There's children. Look at them. Look, I know you can't see him. But it looks like this child is freezing their nuggets off. This is so sad. At the same time, it's so amazing. Brace yourselves, everybody. This is going to be terrible, but we're going to succeed. 200 coal, it says. Start the generator, please. We have 200 coal. Next step would be food, but let's not rush it. Let's not rush it. We have coal for the moment, right? We need to make more houses. We need at least 5 more tents. And the question is, how do we want to place this? I kind of want to have as many houses as possible within the inner perimeter. I'd rather have, like, for example, if we go medical post, I'd rather want to have them on the outer border of the thing and have all the houses on the inside. Is that a wise choice? I think it's gonna be, because previously when we played this, it was pretty grim. People were freezing left and right, and it was just sad. How many is that? There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's make one more. You know what? We've got the resources. There we go. And the next step we're gonna do is some medical posts. And we're gonna do them just here in the back stages. Where do we have all the stuff, by the way? Can I see? Okay, there's gonna be a little path going out here because we're gonna be gathering. I think that is coal. Yes, it is. What is that? That is more coal even. There's forest over here. I guess it technically doesn't matter. Let's just put in the medical stations here in the back. So let's do one here. And I guess as soon as we get the resources, we can just build one next to that, because I don't think that matters that much.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
No, people, you need to work. Okay, I hate this, because now I can't tell them to work overtime. Because I'm not a dictator anymore. And it kind of sucks a little bit. But on the other hand, everybody, we have 20 people homeless, 10 people homeless, and 0 people homeless. The hope is good, but okay, we've just played this for 2 days in game time. So let's not get the hope up totally, because this might end very badly. Oh crapper. They need some streets over here, the medics. Get that up. And can I, by the way, can I build one more? No, I can't. And Book of Laws. Child labor. Child labor, all jobs. Like, this would be like the final way out. Because I can't be that bad. I got children myself. But hey, then again, this is only game. Why you have to be mad? But it just feels so bad. Let's go emergency shifts, just in case stuff really goes out of control in today's playthrough, or today's episode. Let's assign this. Sir, can we assign any... Oh no. Let me see, where did we send the engineers? I think we sent them where the kids went. There we go, there's 15 engineers. So let's go down to 5 engineers, and the rest, set them in here. And also, as soon as we can, we're gonna make one more medical clinic just next to this guy. How much are we missing for this? There's 25 wood. Okay, it is a little bit... It's not terrible, but we're still lacking. It kind of sucks a little bit. But man, this game is so beautiful. According to the game devs, there was a possibility to zoom even further. Like the games can zoom almost to like ground level. But it is a little bit too hefty on like the average Joe's PC, I would say. So they disable that function. But damn, can you just imagine just zooming in on ground level and checking out stuff? That would be incredible. Can I build one more medical ward? Not that I need that at this stage. Let's think about this. What do we need? We need a food supply, so we would need a hothouse. And let's do that just next to this guy, I think. Or maybe not. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do hunters' huts as far away as we can. Mainly because those guys don't really need to be so close to the city itself. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do a 4th one as well. We did that in the previous playthrough and it worked beautifully. Child injured at work. Alright, give the kid a day off. Scold this kid for being careless. Oh man, now see, this is what I mean. Now the bad Keralis wants to come out. Okay, good Keralis. Good Keralis, this playthrough is all about being good. I'm just kidding. This is gonna be terrible. This is gonna end up as a disaster. Can I employ children? Okay, let's not. Let's get 5 of those guys. And in the morning, all that raw food is gonna become beautiful food rations. And you know what? Maybe we did make a mistake making 3 of them at once. Because we're not gonna be able to employ that many hunters. Not at this stage. How many can we do? 10. We can't even build roads over here. Oh boy. You know what? Kids. Okay, there's just 3 wood remaining. Okay, so let's just leave 1 kid behind for the morning shift. Is there more wood over here? That's 44. Do we have even more? Okay, 13 kids. And I'm gonna be the responsible one over here. I'm gonna add 2 adults into the equation. And chop, get to it. It's like 1 a.m. And those little poor things are gonna be dragged out of bed. Oh no, my heart. He's melting. It's not. It looks amazing. Look at this. You can't even see them. Just like small traces in the snow. Or paths coming up. Oh, right in the fields. Don't judge me. Deep inside, I'm not a horrible person. Maybe I am. I don't know. But man, it was super fun. Let's get this road up and running. Let's get a road from here all the way to here. And we're not going to continue that yet because those are not going to be operational yet. But they will very soon. And what I want to have, let me just speed this up a little bit. I think it's 25 for a medical clinic. I did say I want to have 2 of those guys. They're not needed yet, but they will be very soon. Okay, mistakes have been made. Let's remove this temporarily and we're gonna replace this guy just next to us. What's happening, sweetheart? A protective mother. A mother has refused to let her daughter go to work, afraid she'll get injured. We could look that away this time, but others might see it as unfair. See, this is what I mean. Those hard decisions in this game. But no, we can't. Because the others are going to be like, why not me, why not me, why not me? No. We won't make an exception. No way, Jose. And see, no bad outcome came from that. Problem is now that we're demolishing this medical outpost and there's sick people because they've just been thrown out. No, I'm the best around. Guys, build them up quickly before those guys get like super frostbite or something. Okay, something is happening. There we go. Employ those guys as well. Chop, get to it. And what's happening over here? Resource shortage. Okay, open the Book of Laws. There's not much I can do. Well, I could do the extended shifts, but it's just not worth it because we don't have any gathering points at this stage, so it's just not worth it. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go for the fighting arena. Or maybe cemeteries. That would be like... Or radical treatments. Then we can just chop off limbs left and right. But, no. Believe me, fighting arena is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be good for us in the long run.
Hear me. New law in the city.
New law in the city. How much wood do we have? Quite plenty. Okay, let's just slow this down. Now, I'm gonna do my little research or workshops over here. I'm gonna make a road... somewhere like this maybe. You know what, do it. And how many can we add? I'm aiming for at least like 3, 4. Okay, let's just extend this teeny bit so we don't screw this up. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, we're not gonna be able to have engineers for all of them, but as soon as they're completed, we're gonna start researching the beacon, make ourselves a team. What is depleted? Oh man, we have a lot of coal. And you know what that means? That we need another resource depot. How much coal do we have here? That is a pile of 500. That is a pile of 500. Steel wreckage. There's just 15 remaining in that. Or what did it say? 60, okay. Let's do... Can I afford that event? Resource depot. Man, that is expensive. 40 wood and 20 steel. But we would need one, because otherwise, I mean, what do the people do otherwise? Can I add people? No, I can't. Yikes. Do we have any engineers? We had 2 of those guys, okay? Okay, I'm not going to be responsible anymore. Not the responsible grown-up. Let's remove those engineers. There's just workers in this. There's engineers in that. Remove those guys. Now, let's go back and employ. We're going to have 5 in this guy, and we're going to have 2 in this. And can I start researching? Indeed I can. I would go for heaters as a good guy, but I'm gonna go for the beacon first, because as soon as we can make the scout teams, it's gonna be much more amazing for us. Because what I'm thinking of at this time, let me just go over here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna try to make as many scout upgrades as possible. We're gonna do the more scouts option, obviously. We're gonna do the lighter scout sleds, even the outpost depot upgrade. I want to try out this like as much as I can, because I want to explore as much of the map as I can. I'm not sure that's going to be a thing, but hopefully it will. Why are people hungry, by the way? I know we have some issues. Okay, let's I guess enable a few of those hunter guys then. Perfect. Yes, indeed. And let's get a little... Oh, man, we can't. Okay, yeah, maybe we can. Let me see here. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it's gonna work for us. Can you guys get to it and make it happen? Those guys will bring home 15 food on a daily basis. That's raw food, so there's gonna be rations. Maybe like 25 free rations. I think it's 25. Guys, can you get to it? Okay, hunters are in work. I do love how they have like little lamps. Every single person has like a lamp on them. That is nifty and sweet. We need more people. We need more people badly. Since we don't really have many sick people, let's go 2 and 3 and employ those guys over here. Then the research on the stuff is going to be much faster. So I hope, at least. Build a beacon, rescue survivors from a lost expedition, build a fighting arena, and that's gonna rise, I guess, the mood in the colonies. So let's do that. Let's not waste time. Where is the fighting arena? In the people category. If I build it here, let me see. First things first, the tent is this big. Okay, let's just prepare it, and then we have a fighting arena over here. If I would build it, no, it's gonna be perfect, right? I think. No, you know what I'm gonna do? Like, it needs to look nice. Now I can't build it. God dang it. What time is it? Okay, it's gonna be morning anytime soon. Let's not worry. This is just to prepare for more peeps around. Yikes. Okay, that's a little bit bad. Tent. No, not the tent upgrade. Okay, we're not getting more wood. Have we depleted all the wood sources? Wood crates. Kids, 120. Get to work. I know it's cold, but you will prevail, hopefully. There's still a little bit of here, but let's not send out workers to it. Speed this up. There we go. Can I build it? I can. Fighting arena over here. That's such a perfect location. Maybe we can even mirror that to the other side. What is happening? Double rations for kids. Ooh. 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 Like, I mean, it's gonna make them stronger and help prevent injuries. But then again, will they work better? Or what? Because if they get injuries, well, you know what? Stuff happens, right? Okay, let's do... Okay, that's a good idea. Good guy, Keralis. Family torn apart. Lady, you need to come into this. We will get our expedition out as soon as we can, but we can't now, because we are lacking people left and right. Also, some paths. Build them up. Man, see, now it's bad, because we don't have any heaters on those guys. That means it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be very bad in the medical facility. Let's just research the beacon. Done. Perfect. Next step we're gonna do is... Let's do heaters. Heaters, and the next thing I think I'm gonna do is maybe even the sawmill. Speed it up. Get that going. Perfect. Yes. Heaters, get started. Yeah, we need tons of wood. Okay, this guy is frostbitten. And we can't do the radical treatment. I would chop off your hand, but I'm not trained. I'm not a trained professional, so let's not do that yet. This looks fantastic. Hands down. Fighting arena has been built, so the hope rises. That's perfect. Yeah, this looks beautiful. I love how like stuff is just moving about on those buildings when they're researching stuff. Bits and pieces. And 19 of that. Okay. Heaters. We need the heaters. We need to employ more engineers. We need to build ourselves a beacon. We can build a beacon with the current resources. And I'm just going to do it further away, because I don't think that even needs to be connected to like some heat source and whatnot. So let's build that. But to get this guy, guy operational, we would need 5 adults and we need 40 wood. So kids, where are you butts? Are you still chopping down stuff over here? You, sir, kids, you're going to be working a little bit over time this day. Okay? Is either that or dying, okay? You will pick yourselves. This is going to be completed, and we need 40 wood to make this happen. Can we? I think we can. I've seen this before. Maybe you guys have seen this. But this game is just beautiful. And by the way, I'm like, I'm tired. I am pretty tired. It's pretty late here, but I just can't get enough of this game. I just want to play it. Sleep is just overrated. But my voice is pretty tired. So this is the first stop we're gonna make. We're gonna make the Lost Expedition. Is that a deal? That is a deal. Hunter's Lodge. Should we employ more hunters, or should we just wait with that? You know what? Wait with those guys. How about the heaters? Should we whip some people over here? Let's not. Adaptation. Now. Let's get the extended work shifts in. Which means I can pretty much change this shift on the research lab. Change this. Change that. I don't think there's any other building besides maybe the cookhouse, which has the possibility. Let's do the cookhouse as well. And that should be it. What's going on over here? Ready to search. We needed a win. We will. But we need wood. 30 to be precise. The kids are doing... I think they're doing a fantastic job. Man, they don't even have lights. Well, some of them have lights. But they're just going blind. Keralis, you're a terrible person. No, I'm not. Scouts. First scout team goes out to the Lost Expedition. That's going to bring in tons of people back. Well, maybe not tons, but it's definitely going to bring back some people. Done. Perfect. So that means that we can heat this place up. Even though it's going to require some coal, we're going to heat them up. And now that should not be a problem. Those people should be treated. There's 5 gravely ill. And that's just because we didn't have the heaters research in time. So, I mean... What can a man do? What can a man do? Now I'm gonna go back here to exploration, and I'm gonna do... Can I unlock this? No, I can't. 50 wood to unlock the more scouts option. And then the outpost and lighter scouter sleds. Hunter's gear would be fine and fantastic. I'm gonna do the sawmill, and after that we'll see. I think maybe even the heater upgrade. Because with the heater upgrade on range 2, that wouldn't have not happened. But, well, now it did, and... stuff just went bad and everybody's a little bit upset. A happy reunion. So we found the lost people from the expedition. That's 4 kids, 10 engineers and 22 workers. They're gonna be most definitely needed. We can send them back by themselves or we can just escort them back. And this stage I'm gonna escort them back. Then we're gonna go to the study shelter and we're gonna continue. That is the gloomy cave and the crash sites. We need one more expedition. It's gonna happen, it's gonna take a while. Book of Lost, adaptation, what do we do next? Public house? Keralis, don't do the public house. No. I'm gonna do the radical treatment, because we will be needing to experiment on people very, very soon. Glorious, the scout is back. With 22 workers, 10 engineers and 4 kids. Even the kids can work, so this is a good moment for us. That is not too shabby. And hi. Can we push the sick over the edge? No, let's not. I'm just kidding. This is the good guy Keralis playthrough, is it? People from our convoy. Reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunite after so many hardships. But shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. You know what? We will search for them. But before we do that, chop chop and get to work. Where do we employ those guys? More hunters. Sawmill is done. Perfect. You guys go in here. Search for others. Yes, we will. Okay, let's just send this guy out again. Which way? Where do we go? I guess this is the yellow one, so I guess that's kind of like the main quest leading. Also, gloomy cave or crash sites. Okay, let's go to study shelter. Hopefully we can find one of those automatons on the way as well, as we did in the previous one. I'm not sure that is kind of like something which happens on every single playthrough, but hopefully it is, because I love that guy to bits. And he can work 24/7, so, I mean, if he can do that, that's pretty darn awesome. This guy is shut off because of what? Okay, it's kind of like operated at this time. How much do we have? 146, we have quite a bit of coal. However, how is the coal? Kids? I'm sorry, I'm terrible. And get some people working on that as well. We also would need to get some, what you can call them, resource depots going as soon as we can. But for the moment, we are doing fairly fantastic. We just need wood. We need 40 or 50, was it? Yes. To get... I mean, there's nothing else I need, is there? I mean, steam hubs is amazing, but don't need it now. Beacon we have... Maybe steelworks would be quite amazing. Hunter's gear, kinda cool, but I really want to unlock that and get some heating upgrades, because people are freezing their nuggets off. As you can see here, we have 11 sick now. And that is mainly, I guess, because they're working this guy. Okay, put on some heat during the nights. Or are in... Oh, they're not working this guy. What time is it? Okay, it's 4 a.m. Okay, I was like, maybe emergency shift, but let's not. So where are those sick people? Should we make more medical base? We can't, because we can't even afford that. Everything is bad. People, believe. Oh, the cold is gone. Well, maybe not super gone, but it's a little bit warmer. What do we do with this guy? We're gonna change the shift from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. because we're being good to our people. Are we? Yes, we are. Okay, that is pretty darn awesome. Let's see how fast the wood rolls in. We need 50 to be precise. 50, there we go. Book of Laws, what is the next step to do? Public house, Keralis. Public house. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be amazing, and I'm gonna prepare myself for a cemetery. You might be like, but the corpse disposal pits. I know, that was amazing in the previous one, but this time, let's go for the cemetery. Hope goes up, discontent kinda stays the same. And whereabouts is the people category? Cemetery. 10 wood. There can only be one cemetery in the city, so the question is, placing it amongst the people or further away from the people? That is the question. It's a hard question, because I don't really want to have it amongst the people, but at the same time, if they will be forced to go away to kind of visit their like dead relatives, it's gonna be terrible, because it's gonna be cold and they're gonna be freezing their nuggets off. So let's place it within the city. Terrible idea. It's not. It's an amazing idea. And now, get the drawing boards done, and next thing I'm gonna do is the heating upgrades. Let's make a medical facility and then more housing abouts, because if we find people, we will need that. Search the area. The trail leads to another city. Oh yeah. The steel bridge has been discovered, and we're gonna get 250 wood, 98 food rations, and 1 steam core. And I'm gonna continue to the steel bridge. Should we? Yes, we should. 13 hours to arrival, and I think this is where we found the automaton in the previous playthrough. Not sure it exists in every single playthrough. To save this patient's life, we have to perform amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. He's gonna be a cripple, and we don't have the prosthetics. Consider signing the care house or protest. Okay, yes, I will do that as soon as we can. We're gonna get the care house done. Because obviously, good guy Keralis. But does that mean he's not gonna be able to work? Never again. He will, as soon as we research what was it. That's gonna be done tomorrow morning. Whereabouts is it? We would need a factory, and then we're gonna go down to streamlined prosthesis. So I guess if we get this guy, that is fairly easy to get. We need to research the second one and the third one, but then we can have all the cripples working in the community. Book of Laws adaptation. Next thing we're gonna do is the care house. Don't do it, Keralis. Don't do it. Do a public house and then a house of pleasure. Yeah. It's a house of pleasure, right? I can't just be a good guy. You've arrived. Please search the area. A functional automaton. We found it again. So I guess this is the place where he is in every single playthrough. And that is amazing to know. Is the steel bridge and the bridge leading to Winterhome. I'm gonna send this back to the city, and then what do we do? Automaton has been sent to the city. Perfect. Weather station, large convoy. I'm gonna continue with this expedition. So this guy's gonna be back in 1 day and 17 hours, and those guys are gonna reach a destination in 14 hours. That is perfect. However, we do have an issue, and that's engineers. You know what we're gonna do this. You leave this place, you join over here, and that means I should be having 15 sick beds. But there's still 4 people sick, and I don't want them to die. How do I do this? I don't have more engineers. Like, I mean, doesn't matter if I build more medical outposts because they're not gonna help me. But what will help me is maybe a public house. Do it. We're gonna do the public house and then the house of pleasure. Don't judge me. I'm just a simple man. Okay? I see that in a game. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad, okay? I see that in a game. I just want to add that in a game. It's not that bad. It's a public house. Oh yes. That is amazing. Research. Next thing we're gonna do. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna go coal mining. I know I said something else. What did I say? Maybe the power upgrade, yes? No, I'm gonna go to coal mining. We need to set up those coal mines as soon as possible. And that guy here has also a steam core, so we're gonna have 2 steam cores, so we can make 2 coal mines. Just imagine the possibilities. They're gonna be absolutely endless. And why do I love this game? Don't ask me, I don't know. It's just so beautiful. And I wish I could do this as the devs that they can zoom in further just to see all the details, because that would be a complete game changer. And then what? It's better than yours? So we got the coal mine, we could do the medical post upgrade, we can do the healthcare installation in infirmary, or bunkhouses, or the steelworks. This is gonna be the way to go to begin with, I guess. Get the steelworks in. Can I place them nicely so they connect to the street? Keralis, it doesn't matter. Deep inside it does. Okay, let me see. Yes. This is gonna be a aesthetically pleasing base at the end of the day. The steam cores, yes, we're not gonna waste them, and we can only find them in the wilderness, I guess. Or maybe there's a research which enables you to build them. And how about the coal? Nobody's working the coal besides the kids. Kids? There's actually 5 workers doing this over here as well, and 2 kids. Okay, let's just leave the kids on this. Nah, Keralis, that's terrible. Yeah, you know what? No. Let's not work that for the moment. Let's just get the kids working in this one for now, and as soon as this is gonna be built up, we're gonna add those workers into this facility. Okay, those guys are not sick anymore. You know what? I feel really comfortable so far in this playthrough. Is maybe just because we learned the game a little bit better? Okay, scout have reached a destination. Please do explore the weather station. It's a grim forecast. Winter home has been discovered and a coal mine. This is what I want, the coal mine. Alright everybody, we're gonna do it a little bit differently in this playthrough. We're gonna go to the coal mine. We're gonna get the basic coal, but we're not gonna loot it. And then what we're gonna get an expedition out there as soon as we can. Abandoned station. Yes. We will have answers very, very soon. Don't worry about anything. Book of Laws adaptation. Okay, maybe there's something more vital to research. The child labor, no. Extra rations, soup. I'm gonna do moonshine and maybe even soup. Maybe we can change that. Because if this is the case, the moonshine, every meal slightly lowers the discontent, right? Eating soup causes less discontent as well. But at the end of the day, this is kind of like the worst case scenario now, isn't it? Care house. Okay. I don't even want to build it. I don't. But I am, for reasons unknown. By the way, as well, can we demolish roads? I think we can, right? Okay, so we demolish this. I can place a temporary house over here. And then I can, make a little, like, wonky road in between here somewhere abouts. This is definitely not perfect, but it's gonna work for us. Just to get the perfect rings around the whole city. And why I did that? Because I'm hoping that more people will arrive very soon. This guy has arrived. Coal mine, please explore. So now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this coal, but I'm gonna leave it. I would get 2 steam cores, but if I leave that and maybe send out an outpost expedition, we can maybe get coal back. That is the plan at least. Let's do this. Let's go to the large convoy and then home, okay? And we're gonna leave winter home for the moment. Send an outpost team here to build an outpost. Check. An outpost can be set up here, delivering an estimate of 800 coal every day. That is amazing. We need that outpost. Straight away. We also need people. And that kind of sucks a little bit. That we don't have the people. We do have maybe even people for an extra expedition. Do we? Hopefully we do. So that is done. The next thing we're going to do is maybe even the drafting machines. I know it feels like I'm all over the place, but everybody brace yourselves. Hunter's gear, go for it. Hope is over my expectations, to be honest. Discontent is almost at the bottom of it. We need 10 people for this. 10 people, we only have 5, so where do we steal people from? That is the question. We can't get the kids. We could maybe get a little extra hunters. That's a bad idea, Keralis. I know, because we also need to set up this next team. Cold homes. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not gonna make any promises. I am just not. There we go. Set up this scout team, and you head to the crash site. Chop, get to it. 15 hours until arrival. We really need more wood. Man, how do we make this happen? Like, I mean, they're working fairly nice, but it's just not good enough. Chop. Emergency shifts. The whole night. What is happening over here, sweetheart? An amputee suicided. No. The man whose leg you ordered amputated has committed suicide. He left a note. I can't live like this, crippled and without purpose. I don't want to be a burden, just another mouth to feed. Man, that's so sad, this game. You know what? We did what we could. This guy is amazing. I just love how he makes sounds like. So what this guy's gonna do for us? He's gonna be working. End emergency shifts for today. We must sacrifice to survive. We must do sacrifices to survive. Where is this guy, by the way? He is over here. He has reached a destination. Using automatons, I know how to do them. Well, maybe not. What are you gonna do? That is the question. Kinda what I would want to do is prepare for the future a little bit and make a steelworks. So that is up here in the backstages. Will that squeeze in? Yes, it will. Like a glove. And our little automaton is going to be working one of those for the moment. 24/7. He could even do that. You know what? We could make a rotation. Let's do this. None on this guy. He's gonna be working this 24/7, and those guys, those 5 workers, are gonna go into that. Meanwhile, you just work as hunters, I guess. Micromanagement nightmare. But I'm so happy we got this guy. That is awesome.
Time. Get moving.
Where have you arrived? The crash site. Search the area, please. Fate of the Forgotten. We did discover a new site, which is the observatory. I'm not going to read it again, so if you guys want to read it, you just pause the video. Take the resources. 161 wood and 47 food rations, or raw food, that is. So what do we do next? Observatory? Chop chop, get to it. Not bad. And where's my automaton guy? Just look how he kind of lays about on the factory or on the mine. What a beautiful little guy. Those guys, man, you have so much resources and you're going to the large convoy. Have we been at the large convoy? I don't think we have, right? I don't think we have. Hunter's gears have been researched. That is perfect. Next up, Keralis, do the generator power upgrade. No. Ah, damn, I want to lock this, but 75 wood. But then I can get those scouts going out faster, and I can even get the outpost upgrade going. So I'm gonna wait. 75 wood. That is gonna take like no time. Do you have the wood? Almost. What is wrong, sweetheart? Long hours of toil. Sir, our people are worn out. Some of them have been working on extended shifts for days on end. Their effort is taking its toll and they are becoming restless. They deserve a break. No, that's a good idea. That's actually a good idea. Take a break and die. Idiots. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Believe. Book of adaptation. What do we go for next? I would go for that and maybe even set up a factory. But that is gonna take a while to do. House of Pleasure, Keralis. Okay, I can't help myself. I can't help myself. It's gonna be good for us. Believe, okay?
A new law has passed.
How many survivors? The sun is dimming. We have 4 kids, 18 engineers and 12 workers. Send them back and escort them, please. You have arrived in a large convoy. Explore, please. The South of Winterhome. 18 engineers and 27 people. Escort them back. And the thing about this guy, he's bringing back so much stuff. 1 scout has just arrived. Amazing. What does that mean, Keralis? I don't know. We're gonna do those guys over here. We can employ 12 extra hunters. That is perfect. Then, resource gathering post. Gathering post would be kind of thing. Still works. Technology, beacon, we've got that. Health. Medical facilities would be as well a thing. Care house. That is something we really wanted for the people, right? And I do want to place it in the backstages somehow. But shall we? Like, it's not needed to be so close to the peeps, I guess. As thinking of it, you know what, let's just put it down here in the backstages a little bit. It's gonna be a care house, it's gonna be maybe a little bit cold. And you, sir, you go back. And where do we go? The storm comes from this angle, I think at least. You can go to Winterhome all the way, or you can start going this direction, the gloomy cave. You know what, you head to Winterhome. And when does that guy come back? In 4 hours, and he's got a crap ton of stuff. We do have 18 engineers, so that means we can employ all the engineers we need. And research, is that or a bunkhouse? We can't afford a bunkhouse yet, so let's start with the outpost depot. No, let's go with the lighter sleds and the outpost depot later on, and the bunkhouses. And I guess, ooh, look at that! So much stuff you brought back. Let's go tents. A little bit more tents here. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit glitchy here. Doesn't really matter. That means we need 50 or 5 houses to house all those 50 people which are without homes. And placing them here in the backstage is gonna be terrible because they will be freezing. But there's not much I can do about it. I will upgrade them as soon as I can. And hopefully that's gonna be enough. Like, maybe bunkhouses. And what I think the bunkhouses do, which I totally forgot about from the previous, or in the previous playthrough, is that the bunkhouses provide, what you gonna call it? Provide heat source as well, if you can enable a heater on them. And I didn't kind of know about that. Well, I kind of did, maybe. No, I didn't, because otherwise would have been using it. I just didn't know. The content is down the bottom. Okay, you guys, you will have to work overtime. Sorry for that, but you will need to make this happen. We need to get some research going. You are waiting. Where do you go? I guess you head to the gloomy cave. That's the only thing we can do for the moment. And the other guy is going to Winterhome. Outpost Depot, we need 20 more steel to do that, make that happen. And that should happen in no time. We've got it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Next episode, we are gonna continue. We're gonna make the outpost. We're gonna set up a little like coal outpost over here. That guy is gonna reach Winterhome again, and then we're gonna go this direction. And I think Tesla City was about. Still not sure if we should enter Tesla City or not. Well, we will see. But it is definitely going a little bit better. We need the bunkhouses, however, because people will be freezing. Now it's just negative 40 Celsius. It's gonna be worse. A note of thanks. This is what I mean. I'm a good guy. Thank you. With all the work you have done, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. I love it. I'm the best around. Smash the like button, everybody. I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode. But so far, so good. We need some storage space as well for all that wood. And with all that wood, we're gonna be building tons of bunkhouses. Very, very, very soon. I don't think there's anything else I can do now. Gathering posts, maybe some resource depots, but let's wait with that. We need bunkhouses, maybe even more workshops. Keralis, don't do it. You know what? I am doing that. Did I say goodbyes? Yes, I did. Everybody, have a very, very nice day. I'm Keralis, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode of the most amazing game. The most amazing game ever, Frostpunk. Bye.